Welcome in, everybody, to Orlando City versus Atlanta United. Hopefully, you're all having a good weekend. Happy Saturday. We did have a game earlier. Chicago Fire winning 2-0 over Montreal on the road. Who do you all think is going to win this game? Do you think Orlando's going to win it? Do you think Atlanta wins it on the road? I predicted Orlando to win this one, but I will say I want Atlanta to win. That's just how it goes because that's my team. That is my team. Now, Orlando City, their lineup: Ellis, Ojeda up top with Angulo, Atuesta, Ojeda, and Pasalic. They're in the midfield with Marin, Jansen, Brecalo, and Dorsey on the back line for Orlando City. Seems like a pretty strong side, but right now in their last five, they're actually looking pretty good. 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5. The same thing for Atlanta United. And Atlanta's starting side there, we have Moranchuk up top with Saba and Galarza there on the wings, and then Riley, Moyumba, Baez, and Fortune there in the midfield with Barakol, Mihai, and Yokub there on the back line with Hoyos in goal. Looks like a pretty good lineup to me. Hopefully they can just score goals. Latte Lot on the bench again. So I believe that he's still dealing with some kind of injury maybe, but he's got to perform for us. He's got to perform soon. What's up, Wolverine? How are you? Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. They're saying a player to watch is Ojeda for Orlando. 7 goals in his last 5 matches, which is pretty good. They are coming off of that midweek win, 4-3 over the Philadelphia Union. But I mean, 4 goals in a game. Usually it's them getting scored on with 4 goals. Atlanta did not play in the midweek. Their last match was against LA Galaxy. It was at home, and they lost 2-1. And I believe Galaxy came back. Atlanta went up 1-0 with a goal by Fortune, I believe. And then the Galaxy came back. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, Atlanta. But yeah, Orlando, Ojeda scored 2. Dorsey and McGuire all scored there in the midweek against Philadelphia Union. And they allowed Kevin Sullivan to get his first goal, his first MLS goal. So that's always cool too, but not cool in the sense for Orlando City. I hope that this game is exciting, though. Hopefully, we see multiple goals. That is something I feel like here on the stream we haven't really seen in the last couple streams that we've had. Yes, I believe our last one, Nashville did score 3, but it wasn't the most exciting game, I will say. So maybe this one will be a little more exciting. Also, there's the top 5 of the Nerdy Soccer table. Benny the Battery has now drawn with Coke King. They're both sitting at 17 points with M. Donovan and Glitcher there with 16, and then Joey Betts with 15 coming in that top 5 there for the Nerdy Soccer table. So it's heating up. It's heating up. It's really close. I thought Coke King was going to run away with it, but here we are. We're tied for first, so it is wide open. Make sure that you join in on those whenever they come available. It is now closed for this one for tonight's games because those games kick off here in 4 minutes or something like that for these 7:30 matches. If you haven't yet, please give the video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Help us push it out. Get us some people in here to hang out and watch the game with us. I'd really like to see Galarza show up tonight for Atlanta. He's been playing pretty well, but it would be nice for him to have a standout match in this one. They're talking about the Sunday night soccer tomorrow. Portland Timbers. How about Nashville right now? Nashville, one of the best teams in the league. So yeah, Nashville play LAFC Sunday night, and then also Inter Miami versus Portland Timbers tomorrow. So two good matchups if you're checking those out. The Portland one might not be so much, but Inter Miami have yet to win their new stadium, so we'll see what happens. They got to get a dub though. Let me know in the in the chat there, what your score line prediction is. I believe I said Orlando 1-0. I could also see it being 2-1, something like that. But I would rather see the 2-1. I like to see goals. I want to see them goals tonight. Oh my goodness. This Purina commercial with Weston McKinney. Have you all seen that yet? So we should be getting ready to kick off here in less than a minute. 100% of you are saying Atlanta United are going to get the dub here on the road, which I'm here for. Hopefully, you're not just saying that just because of me, but I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Henry? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's a good weekend. Just hung out today, cut the grass, and it rained a little bit after I got done cutting grass, which kind of sucked, but it's good. It's good. How's your weekend going, Henry? And yes, Atlanta needs another dub. We need a dub tonight. Hopefully, we can bring them some good luck with the stream. Oh, you haven't seen that commercial yet, Wolverine? All right, win probability here. It's probably in favor of Orlando City. Let's see. The win probability, 43% win probability for Orlando City with a 31.9. For Atlanta with a 25% chance of a draw, according to DraftKings Sportsbooks. Wolverine, yeah, I hope Atlanta win too. We need it. We need it. We should have beat Galaxy at home because I don't think that we have any more home games until after the World Cup. Hey, but it's always Henry, it's always good to like end the season on high notes. You know what I mean? So yeah, it might not mean anything, but a dub is a dub. You know, so hopefully they get it tomorrow. All right, getting ready to get underway. Look at Saba. It's time, Saba. Please go off tonight. Sounds like there's a pretty good crowd there in Orlando. Here we go. Orlando going right to left on the screen. Atlanta going left to right. And Orlando start with the ball. And we are underway there in Orlando. And Saba, no, that was Moran. Oh, yeah, Saba. Moranchuk now has it. And Jansen just clears it out for Orlando. Now they're kind of countering. Oh. And Atlanta just have to clear it. And Gulo, Orlando's quick. Their up front is quick. That is my biggest worry for Atlanta because I feel like that Atlanta back line is not fast. So if they get in behind, that's that's the end for Atlanta. Hey, that would be lovely, Henry. So hopefully you guys can pull it off. Who are the two opponents? Mihai? Oh, gets around the throw for Atlanta here at midfield. Mihai winning the ball there. Oh yeah, they're calling this Act One because Atlanta and Orlando play again on Tuesday night for um for the US Open Cup, and it's in Orlando. So they're literally, I don't even know, are they going to stay there, or are they going to come back? Here's Saba at the bottom of the screen. Lays it off to Fortune. Oh, that's two tough ones there, Henry. Saba. Saba goes back post, or was he trying to shoot it? And it's missed wide left. So the first shot for Atlanta of the match. Yeah, Henry, I hope you all break the curse too. But yeah, I mean, it would be nice if you won both of those. That's a great momentum, great momentum going into next season, beating, the likes of Man U. And if you are like you said, if Bournemouth, you never win there, and here it is, Dorsey crosses it in. Mihai with a late header to clear it out. We got our first corner of the match for Orlando City. And all that's pretty bad. Dorsey outran some of your oh, they took the corner quickly. But Dorsey outran the back line and was in behind. So you get we've got to watch Angulo. Here's Dorsey out wide. He lays it off. Atuesta. That's a good ball in. Mihai doing a great job defensively. It's going to be a throw for Atlanta. Mihai with a nice step on, I believe it was Ojeda. Fortune turns. Moranchuk. Oh, Moyumba. Moyumba switches field. It's a good switch. Hey, that's nice. Hey, and again, that's that like if him being there and him signing the extension. If you win these last couple games like that, that's big. That's a big momentum. Here's Saba. He crosses it. Oh, no one's there. Larza was close, but not close enough. Got a throw for Orlando. Oh, Saba in the midfield. Moyumba went for a 50-50 ball and too heavy of a touch. Here's Ellis for Orlando. He gives it to Jansen. To Breclo, I believe. Henry, you're still confused with that Belgium squad? I'm surprised that they announced their squad so early. I think the US isn't announcing theirs until like the 25th. Angulo with a cross in, but Dorsey made the run but cleared out by Atlanta. Moyumba comes down with it. Saba lays it down. Moranchuk in the midfield. Moranchuk gets taken down. Foul. It is a free kick for Atlanta. Brecalo with the foul. But yeah, because I believe that like Japan has also announced theirs and a couple other teams. And I thought that they would wait a little bit longer, but I guess it's one of those things like if they're doing what is it, send off games? England announced next Friday. Yeah, I think like I said, I think the US is announcing theirs like the 26th or something like that. Here's Mihai and Gulo putting the pressure on. Jacob stops, plays it off to Fortune. Fortune to Saba. Saba in behind. Tries to cross it in, and Janssen deflects out. It's going to be a corner kick for Atlanta. This is their first of the match. So both teams through the first 7 minutes have a corner kick under their belts. Well, is Atlanta going to take their short like Orlando, or are they going to send it in? Moranchuk to take it. He actually sends it in way too high. Ojeda's just going to let it go out. Oh no, it's going to be a throw for Atlanta. Bearcall got scared Ojeda, and Ojeda had to tap it. And we try to cross it. It's going to be another corner kick for Atlanta, their second of the match. Way to win the set piece here. And Saba is standing to take this one. We also have a player short. He sends it in low. Muyumba crosses it back in. Larza got a head on it. Dorsey comes up with it, but Atlanta get it back. Moranchuk taken away by Atuesta. Now Orlando breaking. Ojeda, Brian Ojeda. And he got around, but Fortune just comes in and clears it out. He got around two Atlanta defenders. Hey, I would love to see Harry Kane win Ballon d'Or because Harry Kane is one of my favorite players, and it sucks that it took so long for him to win trophies, and it sucks that he had to go to Bayern to do it. And I saw that they celebrated their league title today or yesterday. I think it was today. Moyumba clears it. But Harry Kane, I think he deserves it too. One of those types of things. Like Harry Kane is he seems very humble, and I think that he really didn't want to leave Spurs, but you got to do what's best for yourself. Here's Angulo out wide. Ojeda crosses it in. Yeah, it's out for an Orlando corner, which is their second corner of the match. Oh, you are right, Henry. If France wins the World Cup, they could give it to what's Dembele's stats look like again this year? Are they really good like he was last year? Oh, excuse me. Well, that was a good ball in, but cleared out by Atlanta. The the ball was a little too high. Okay. Garza to Saba. Saba has to stop. goes back to Fortune. Moyumba, Fortune. Atlanta at the top of the screen. Can't see who it is. Mihai. So Orlando's playing far back, kind of. Here's Fortune. They're not really putting any pressure on the center backs. Fortune switches field. Moyumba. Yeah, again, Orlando's putting a little pressure. That was a terrible pass by Mihai, but we got it back. Fortune. Galarza goes out wide. Oh, I believe that was actually Riley got it out to Galarza. Way to win it back, Riley. Moyumba. Fortune to Riley, but Riley was not ready for it. Fortune brings it back down. Gets it to Jacob. Angulo all over him. Someone give him something. He has to go all the way back to Hoyos. I believe that they're up there. I don't know if they won their league or not. Um, let's look. Leon. Yeah, pretty much. Oh no. Ojeda. Oh, Ojeda misses a wide open 1v1 with the keeper, wide right. I mean, he's got a lot of time, but the flag was raised finally. But yes, Henry, PSG have 76 points and Lens has 67. So yeah, I would say that the deal is done there. Oh, PSG have. Gotcha. Yeah, they've won there, so that does. So yes, that does add it. I thought you were asking, but now that makes sense. Mihai and Gulo putting pressure on Mihai, and Hoyos goes out to Jacob, and Jacob, not a great pass. It was deflected out. It's a throw for Atlanta. I'm not liking this though. They're putting pressure on the back line, and our back line's not doing great with it. There we go. Big throw, but didn't go anywhere. Hoyos has it. He clears it upfield. Galarza takes it down. Riley was running it down. Baez gives it to Riley. Riley's looking. Moyumba. Fortune. Fortune tried to get it in. Is Saba going to get there? No, he does not, but it's going to be a throw for Atlanta. It was off of an Orlando player. Fortune has it. Goes to Mihai. Mihai breaks the line to Maranchuk Moyumba. Okay, here we go. That would have been a good play, but good deflection by Orlando. What's up, Sam? How are you? But you've seen two X players just in normal Everyday life. One was oh you saw Silva. That's pretty cool. I always liked Silva. I feel like he wasn't given enough credit or enough chance. Here comes Orlando Ojeda. Dorsey overlapping. Ojeda takes a shot. It's deflected. Atlanta's trying to clear it. Still trying to clear it. Angulo comes down with it. Who was the other player, Henry? I know how you feel, Sam, but actually, so Henry sent that photo, and it was actually, that's the play before. So there's another player that ball was passed to before it was passed to the player that like he had circled. It was actually afterwards. He was on side for it. So whoever did that graphic for sports or Sky Sports, they looked at it incorrectly. But I'm glad you're good, Sam. He did that a lot, Henry. He did a lot. He did that a lot in Atlanta also. But who was the player that's playing this game? Okay, yeah. Because at first I thought he was offside too, but then looking back at it and everything, like Sky Sports was showing the wrong thing. Brian Ojeda, you actually saw him in a card factory. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Good interception by Fortune. Atlanta cleared it out, but wasn't a great clearance. Orlando still have possession here. Ojeda. Angulo. Dorsey with a goal. Great pass by Angulo. Dorsey there to get on the end of it. 1-0 Orlando City. Sam, I do too. I feel bad for Hearts. That sucks that it would have been nice to see someone other than Celtic or Rangers win the Scottish Prem. I will say that. I'll give that to you. But yeah, I feel bad for them too. I mean, all they had to do was tie. And they won. Angulo, and this is exactly what I said at the beginning of this game. Speed against our back line. Angulo, a lot faster than Jacob. And then even, who was that? Is that Burkhall? Burkhall was guarding Dorsey. And like, how did Dorsey get in front of you, man? How did you let Dorsey get in front of you? That's terrible communication. And I think it's Baez. Baez didn't let him know. Come on. Terrible defense. Henry, I could see, I don't know. I feel like they're going to stick with Tata because of the history they had. Because Tata is actually who managed us whenever we won MLS Cup in 2018. I think that I think it'll take a lot for them to let him go. So we had 2 players go down, but play is still going. Yeah, Sam. I mean, he's come back twice as the interim coach. He was the interim coach. Then Wilfred Nancy came in. He sucked. They let him go. And then this guy comes back and he wins the league like that. That's a pretty cool story for him. Dorsey to Pasalic. Dorsey. Ojeda. Angulo to Dorsey. Dorsey goes through to Pasalic out wide. Pasalic puts a defender on his butt and no one's there back post. Pasalic crossed Baez up. I believe it was Baez. Made him sit down. Yeah, he did. Ooh, made him fall and everything. I think that is the biggest issue for Atlanta is that back line. And Gulo is such a good player for Orlando. Here he is. He just got taken down. Oh, he got taken down at the top of the box and no call. I think he was out of control. And Jansen is asking questions. Why was that not called? And Gulo goes around multiple defenders. Did he really, Henry? That's pretty cool. That's wild. So it was outside the box, so it couldn't be reviewed here. So throw for Orlando. Atlanta got lucky there because I think if he was in the box, that would have been a penalty. Ojeda crosses it. Galarza just takes Dorsey out in the box. Galarza is being very aggressive. So things are getting a little chippy here now, which I'm here for it because this is a rivalry, and I want to see the chippiness. But she's going to have to get it under control here. Oh yeah, 100% Sam. It reminds me of that Leicester City run. What was it? 2016? You know, winning the Prem, like it can happen. Any team can do it. You just have to have the right players. Atuesta takes the free kick. Oh. Hoyos gets it. It's pretty easy save. He goes quickly with it. Saba runs it down, but Angulo's everywhere. He's back playing defense now on Saba, but it's a throw for Atlanta. Riley. They said that Tata has disappeared on the sideline for Atlanta. There we go. Give it back to him. Jacob tries to get to Riley. Oh, come on. That could have been a good look for Atlanta. That's going to be ours. Yes. Atuesta last touched it. Throw for Atlanta here. Jacob goes back to Mihai. Sam, Bournemouth are going to make Europe. I mean, that'll be cool. Bercol goes back to Hoyos. Hoyos is way off it, way out of the box. That scares me. Fortune turns. He gets fouled. It's going to be a free kick for Atlanta. Also, in other games, Charlotte and Toronto are tied 1-1. The Revs are up 1-0 over Minnesota, and Columbus are up 1-0 over Philadelphia. So pretty much every game has a goal except for DC and St. Louis and the Hudson River Derby. Baez tries to cross it in to Saba. And Dorsey. I always liked Dorsey when he was at Houston. Fortune fouls Paslich, so it's going to be a free kick for Orlando. Who was a club legend with you guys? Henry. Oh, come on, that was weak. Free kick for Orlando. Martin O'Neill. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Here comes Orlando. Good tackle by Mwayumba from behind. Riley. So Baez to Fortune. Burkle. I think he was saying Bournemouth's manager is. Okay, this is a good ball. Galarza takes a shot, which he probably shouldn't have, but it was blocked. Atlanta get it back. Out wide. Baez. Galarza tries to cross it, gets blocked again, and it's going to be a throw for Atlanta. Oh. So Pasalic with a foul. Free kick for Atlanta. Baez is down holding his right ankle. And Pasalic is actually getting a yellow card for it. What are they showing here? So this is a promising spot for Atlanta. And Pasalic gets the first yellow card of the game, by the way. But I just don't feel like Atlanta has gotten a lot off of set pieces this season. Fortune gets it. Oh, we got a player down in the box. Galarza just got headed in the head. UFC is on. Let's go. Who's fighting tonight, Sam? So while they are tending to Galarza, if you haven't yet, please give the video a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Yeah, how is that not a foul? So our player gets hit in the head in the box with an elbow. And the play gets stopped because he gets hit in the head. How is that not a foul? That should be a penalty. Is that the Ronda Rousey? Is that fight tonight, Sam? Yeah, Jansen with the elbow to Galarza's face in the box. Allen versus Costa. Gotcha. England. Okay, okay. So Galarza has to come off for right now. I could be wrong, Sam. I'm not 100% sure. I believe Galarza is also asking the fourth official, like, why isn't that being looked at? All right, we're back underway. Mihai to Burkle here at midfield. Mateo, I picked in my prediction video, I have Orlando winning, but I hope that I'm wrong because I'm an Atlanta fan. But I did pick Orlando, trying to be realistic with it. Angulo kicks it out. Throw for Atlanta. Hey, I understand, Sam. There's something about it, right? Saba just got shoved to the ground, so free kick for Atlanta. And how are you, Mateo? Who do you have winning this game? Saba standing over it here. Another set piece for Atlanta. Can we get at least a shot out of it? Atlanta have 2 shots, but none on target so far through the first 33 minutes here. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Sam. I always liked watching Conor McGregor. That's right, Mateo. I like that. Atlanta. Ranchuk crosses it. And it's going to be a corner kick for Atlanta. It's going to be their third of the match. Oh, you're saying more like a draw? I would be okay with a draw too, getting a point on the road for Atlanta. There we go. That's a good ball in. Cleared out. Here's Ojeda. Oh no. Angulo. But Saab is fast too. Ojeda tries to get it into, but Fortune was there. Hoyos comes up with it. It's a shame Atlanta aren't playing New England. New England's win. Oh no, they're tied up now. I was gonna say New England were up, but it's tied 1-1 there. Mihai goes into Riley. Riley lays it up to Galarza. He's looking. He goes into Fortune in the midfield. Oh, Moranchuk! Moranchuk! Capo with a great save. Oh, the offside flag goes up, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. Dang. That is a great save by Kripo. Oh, Toronto's up 2-1 over Charlotte in Charlotte. I know, right, Henry? Yeah, that's a great save. Even though it was offside. Yeah, I still can't believe that last game that we watched, Henry, with Turner's mistakes. Moranchuk. Saba. Out wide. Top of the screen. He tries to cross it in. It's deflected out. It's going to be a 4th corner for Atlanta United. And Saba is going to be taking this corner at the top of the screen. Yeah, see, that's wild to me, Henry. Like, how's he playing at this level, making those kind of mistakes? Okay, this is good. Was not a good ball. It's too far. It looked good at first. Too far. Wait, another wasted set piece for Atlanta. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep yawning. Muyumba. That's the thing. Atlanta have a little bit more possession. Yeah, the college mistake is hilarious. Riley. Here's Saba. Taking the defender on. Tries to cross it. Deflected out. Fifth corner for Atlanta. It's another set piece. Saba's doing work getting getting these opportunities. He's taking on defenders. Sam O'Day yeah, that's right. That's right. I think it's because of how I'm talking. I'm talking too much. Too much yapping. Saba goes short and it's chopped down. Saba has his hands up. I don't know if he's saying that it was a handball. I don't know. There you go. Galarza. Good tap away against Atuesta, but it's out on Galarza throw. So throw for Orlando. You are, Sam. You are. Atuesta tries to get it out to Angulo, but it's a little too far to the left. It's a throw for Atlanta. Yeah, Jansen's going to win that. We just let it go out. Another throw for Atlanta. This half has been very slow, in my opinion. Oh, it was deflected. Williams picks it up, throws it out. What's up, Wolverine? Oh, I don't know why I said what's up, Wolverine. You were here earlier. Oh. Yeah, Wolverine. I think that one see, I like the tactics that Tata plays. One, I think that our back line needs work. Our back line is not good. I like Saba because he takes defenders 1v1. I like Moranchuk. And another wasted set piece. We had a 6th corner and it was wasted. But yeah, our back line is one, too slow, and two, not good on the ball, in my opinion. Um we need a really good midfielder, and I don't feel like we have a really good midfielder. We have, Saba's an attacking player. Moranchuk is good with the ball and he can make good passes, but he's more of an attacker. I like Fortune. I like Moyumba also. But yeah, I think that we need a really good midfielder to pull everything together. I did not see the Southampton scandal. So Riley got a yellow card there. So that's a second yellow of the match. First for Atlanta. Yeah, Sky. Yeah. It's crazy. That's what Gracie was talking about that in the Discord. Yeah, pretty wild day for the relegation battle there in Bundesliga. Hoyos under pressure. Gets it to Baez. Baez lays it off to Fortune. Jay goes out wide to Jacob. Also, we need better wingers. I hate the fact that we got rid of Brooks Lennon, because Brooks Lennon, he created so many chances for Atlanta. It is crazy. And for a time period that we really didn't have a really good striker, it was still crazy the amount of creations he made. And we just let him go. Riley, Ranchuk. Oh, we tried to just go into Saba. Orlando cleared out. So you think that they should have been relegated last season, but you're not surprised. Ranchuk, back post. Jacob wasn't even close. And again, I got to give kudos. Angulo is such a good player. And I feel like he's so underrated. What happened with Southampton? Are they like, wait, are they the ones that are they were trying to like videotape um other teams like practices and stuff? Also, Charlotte are now up 2-1 over Toronto. So I guess one of Toronto's goals didn't count because I thought they were up 2-1. So we got to throw for Orlando. They're taking their time. We got 2 minutes left before stoppage. Okay, so yeah, okay, then I guess I did see it. Yeah, I mean, if they, if they are cheating like that, and it's been like I don't know, if it's factual, then yeah, they should not be allowed. That, like, points should be deducted. Confirmed. That's the word I was looking for. Stupid turnover by Atlanta. They ended up being fourth. Wow. Yeah, Wolverine, he has switched out that back line multiple times. I know that he's tried to pair up Gregerson with Mihai, and Barakal, which is in Gregerson and Barakal. I do like Mihai, but every once in a while he has weird games. And then Gregerson, like for me, I would leave Gregerson in. Gregerson gets cards a lot, but Gregerson is very quick. But I don't know what's going on in the locker room, and if he's still, because I know that Gregerson was battling some injuries at one point in time too. Oh yeah, Henry, he should get in trouble for that. Angulo with good defense, and it's going to be a seventh corner for Atlanta. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's crazy, Henry. 3 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half. Riley. Riley loses it. Here comes Ojeda. Oh, Fortune. Fortune just kicks it as hard as he can, goes off of an Orlando player, and it's out for a corner for Atlanta here at the top of the screen. Fortune. Oh, and it was deflected. Fortune doesn't get to it. Well, what do we got going on in the Discord here? Oh, that is wild, Henry. That's wild. Yeah, I think Sky. To be honest, I believe Gracie went to the game. I think that's what she said. I think that she said she was in Germany for it. So we have less than a minute left here in the first half. Jensen's holding the back of his left knee. Oh, Riley gets his legs taken out from under him. And just a foul call. No. Galarza also. Okay, never mind. Galarza kind of bumped him. Dion, what am I? What do you mean? William clears it up. We are at that 48-minute mark. Okay, gotcha, Sky. Yeah, I couldn't remember if she was actually there or not. Sam, what do you mean by that? Hoyos comes way out. UFL is like an American football league. And there we go. That is the end of the first half. So 56% of you are saying that Atlanta will win. Yeah, United Football League. Yep. It's like the off season. It's an off season league of NFL. Will Atlanta, um, will Atlanta at least score in this match? That's the next one. Yeah, that's fine, Sam, because it's American football, so it's the same. It's the same thing to me, because it's American football. That's why he. That's why he put it there. Yeah, college football and because it's college football, NFL, and everything. Sam, you're saying no, they won't. At this point in time, they won't, because I mean, here's the stats so far for this game. Here, let me make sure it's updated. So 54% of the possession is in favor of Atlanta, 46 for Orlando. Orlando have had 3 shots, 2 on target. Atlanta have had 5 shots, only 1 on target in that first half. So not a lot of shots, it seems like. Orlando had 1 big chance, and I believe that one was missed with that Ojeda 1v1. Or no, never mind, because it ended up being offside, so they converted that big chance. Atlanta have 8 corners and haven't done anything off of them. Just not a great performance overall for really either side. It was a nice goal. Angulo for Orlando gets around the defender, passes it in. No one marks Dorsey. Dorsey taps it in. So other than that play, there's not been anything like spectacular. So here are some other score lines across the league. Charlotte up 2-1 over Toronto. DC and St. Louis 0-0 at halftime. Revs versus Minnesota 1-1. Columbus still up 1-0 over the Union. And we finally have a goal in the Hudson River Derby. And it is 1-0 in favor of the Red Bulls. Who scored for the Red Bulls? George. So the Zaha and Schlegel score, and Schneg, not Schnagel, Schneg score for Charlotte. Etienne scored for Toronto in that match. Hill scores for the Red Bulls, and then Yaboa scores for Minnesota. Both goals in that match were both penalties. And then Picard scored for Columbus in their game. I got to say, Angulo is way underrated for Orlando. The man is everywhere. He is playing so well. Oh no, Sky, you went to the local museum and half of the build that does suck. That would be annoying. Hopefully what you did get to see was pretty nice. What kind of museum is it? Then also, man, where's who is that? Man City wins today, 1-0 over Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Ireland played Granada in a friendly and won 5-0. It's very odd out of nowhere. Oh, that's pretty cool, Sky. That's awesome. That's cool. They're talking about the unified team. Atlanta's unified team drew 3-3 with Galaxy as a unified team last week. I think it's awesome that they do that. I'm glad that teams do that. So the other games that are getting ready to kick off here at 8:30, you have Austin FC versus Sporting Kansas City, Houston versus Vancouver. And Houston, with Houston being at home, I think that they'll give Vancouver a hard time, but I do think that Vancouver will get the job done. Sky, how are you feeling about Minnesota so far this season? You think they're doing all right? I think that they could be doing a little bit better, and I feel like they would have been doing better, but they're still fifth in the West and one of the better sides. crazy. The current the current live table, Atlanta are 14th in the East. Montreal are better than Atlanta. Like what? What is happening with Atlanta? Like I genuinely would like to know why Atlanta are doing as bad as they are. Yeah, I agree, Sky. I think that they could be doing better than what they are right now. And I think they will. I think that they're one of the teams in the second half of the season, like they'll turn it around. But again, they're in a great position still with being in fifth place there in the West. It's also crazy to see that Chicago Fire are third in the right now. Listen to the East right now. The top nine. This is the nine teams that would make the playoffs if they started today. Nashville number one, Inter Miami, Chicago Fire, the New England Revs are in fourth, Red Bulls, NYCFC, Charlotte seventh, DC United eighth, and Orlando City ninth. So right now, teams that were good last year, Cincinnati and Columbus, and then Philadelphia, none of those teams would be making the playoffs right now. And they were good teams last year. It's crazy to see how the East is right now. And then for the West, let's take a look at the West. Yeah, you're right, Sky. Atlanta would definitely be in trouble. So here's the West right now. Whitecaps number one because of goal differential. San Jose second. Seattle third. Real Salt Lake fourth. Minnesota fifth. It's crazy to say this. LAFC is in sixth place with FC Dallas, Houston, and Colorado rounding out the top nine. So San Diego are not even making the playoffs right now. Galaxy didn't last year either. And then Portland Timbers aren't making the playoffs as of right now. I know. We're only 12 to 14 games into the season for some teams, but that's still crazy to see. Teams that we're seeing perform well year in and year out, they're not performing well this season. And then, like, I thought San Diego was still going to be good this year, pretty much have the same team, you know, and here they're not doing great. So 67% of you say no, Atlanta does not score. Unbelievable. All right, who scores the first goal in the second half? Does Orlando score first, Atlanta, or does no one? Does this match end in a 1-0 win for Orlando? And Tata might have to just walk away after this. Yeah, like I wonder if and when Atlanta would decide to part ways with Tata. But I really don't at this point in time with going through last season with Dyla and then this season so far with Tata and even before Dyla, like the teams, I think it's time to really rebuild and kind of just flip the team on its head and just clean house and almost kind of like start over. I know that you can't really do that, but like let's keep a couple core guys and then let's bring in some other guys. I would like us to see I would like Atlanta to bring in aggressive players. We are not aggressive. What's up, normal guy? How are you? How's things going? I was waiting for you to come in and say Man City won FA Cup. Yeah, so you can, yeah, exactly. Never be able to forgive Don Garber. But Berhalter, I'm glad that you forgave Berhalter, man. I think Berhalter's doing fantastic for Chicago. He's doing great up there for them. They looked good this morning. Well, not this morning. They looked good earlier today. They ended up winning 2-0 on the road against Montreal. Zinkernagel and Cyprus both score in that match. I'm glad to hear that, normal. We should be getting ready to kick off the second half. Hopefully, this game gets a little more exciting. Just a little bit. Sky, you're changing. I like that, Sky. I like that. All right, come on, Atlanta. Let's get it together. They're showing the supporter cam now. Orlando Lion. This guy has a Gengar hat on. I like that. Does Orlando have a good fan base? That's someone who I thought was going to end up being pretty good for Atlanta was Amador, and he hasn't really done too much. We've seen like glimpses of what he can be, but that's it. But here we are getting ready to kick off the second half. Atlanta will be going right to left on the screen. Orlando will be going left to right. I believe Atlanta starts with the ball this half. Got the music going there. Oh, wow. Yeah, there you go, normal. Yep, they have their last game. I mean, they've already won the league. So do you think they rest their starters? So Orlando's making a substitution here at halftime. Igo came in. Was it for Jansen? Yeah, Jansen came off. I thought that Jansen was holding his he was holding his the back of his left leg there right at halftime, right before halftime. So hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's nothing major. All right, come on, Atlanta, get back in this. That's right, normal. World Cup is almost here. I can't wait for it. And we are underway. Atlanta will start with it. Come on, Atlanta. Hey, there we go, Sky. I'm not too happy with the Riverhound. Oh, Saba skies it. Not too happy with the Riverhounds. They lost in the USL Cup in penalties last night. So I was not too happy about that, but that's awesome for Hearts of Pine getting the dub against Rhode Island. All right, Atlanta putting pressure on the back line. Larza bumps a player off the ball. Baez. Here we go. I like this. Be aggressive. Why are we not aggressive? Oh, no. Here comes Dorsey. Moyumba wins it back. What a slide tackle by Moyumba. Galarza. See, I wish Atlanta was like that more. You gotta have that high pressure. I like when teams the high pressure, the defensive teams like that. I like that. Uh Zarat, how are you? How's it going tonight? I think that it should be. They already have the grass field down. And I know that either today or yesterday, the actual trophy is there. Like the trophy is going around different places through the US, and it's there in Atlanta either yesterday or today. Angulo into the box. But yeah, I think Atlanta is. Yeah, absolutely, Sky, because that just made like those USL one clubs beating the championship clubs, like that's kind of getting the excitement for the pro rel, and like seeing that these League One teams, the USL one teams can actually compete with them. So I'm excited. I'm glad to see that too. I'm with you. Oh, that is interesting. Normal. I haven't even thought about that. Stupid turnover by Atlanta. I don't know, I feel like I really need to get. I want to almost like do a deep dive into USL because of the pro rel and everything. I do too, Wolverine. I think that I wish that they would be. Here's Paslich. So now the win probability is 71% in favor of Orlando, only a 9% chance for Atlanta, and only a 19.7% for a draw. Oh, Paslich. Oh, he had a header offside. Yeah, I don't know how that'll work either, normal. But yeah, Sky, with Pro Rel coming in USL, like I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how that works. I'm rooting for it to be successful. I want it to be successful. Very skeptical about it though. Like, how is it going to work? They just went through all the issues with like paying the players, like the agreement and everything. So with that, be like it's finally done, but it's one of those things like we're going to see clubs fold probably, but at the same time, like we can see greatness happen in some of these teams. So I don't know. I really hope that it succeeds. I hope that it doesn't really cause issues for the whole league or the whole pyramid of USL. So I'm definitely cheering for it to work. Mihai. So to Bearcall. Fortune to Moyumba. Oh, for sure, Sky. It'll be very shaky at first. Saba into the box. Saba crosses it right to the goalkeeper. Oh, that makes sense, normal. Here comes Angulo. Gives it to Ojeda. Orlando's slowing it down a little bit here. It's a good move by Orlando. Brecalo. Brecalo gets it back again. Here's Ojeda. This could be promising for Orlando. Oh, Ojeda in by himself. Hoyos goes, what did I just witness? Hoyos ended up going outside of his box, guarding Ojeda. But how did Ojeda get that wide open? Yeah, exactly, Sky. So like, yeah, I really hope that it succeeds because of that. Oh yeah, normal. The players won't be going back and forth. They won't be at all. It'll. I think that this window it'll be one of those things like they probably do a lot more over the phone and stuff, and then like to seal the deal, like the different how they have to do medicals and everything like that'll have to be done after they're eliminated from the World Cup, I would say. Oh, Ranchuk was there, but good step by Orlando. Jacob got fouled, but play on. Orlando have possession. It's a 50-50 ball, and somehow it's a foul against Moyumba, and it's a free kick for Orlando. Or Moyumba is the one that fouled. My bad. I said that incorrectly. Fafa looks like he is getting ready to come on for Atlanta. Oh, gotcha, normal. Yeah, I mean, the 2022 was good. There were some really good games. I mean, we saw Argentina lose against Saudi Arabia, right? The very first game, and then they end up going on and winning. And I remember watching. I don't know. Did I? I don't think I watched the U.S. games on stream because I really got into them. I got into them. So you all are going to see a different side of me for the World Cup whenever the USA is playing. Angulo turns again at Tuesta. So I will say this second half has started off very slow, very boring. Moyumba to Moranchuk. He goes out wide to Saba at the top of the screen here. Saba carrying. Cuts back, lays it off. Moranchuk, too heavy of a touch. Takes a shot wide left. He's saying that it was deflected. Yes, Sky, I remember that too, which was crazy. So Atlanta get a corner kick. It was deflected. It is their 9th corner of the match. That's a good ball in. Cleared out. Moyumba settles it, takes a shot. And it's going to be a free kick for Atlanta. It was a handball. So, all right, here we go. This is right outside the box. Right outside the box. So it hit Pasalich's hand. So it's right outside the box. Moranchuk is probably going to take this. Him or Saba. We've got to at least put it on frame here. I do remember that, Sky. Like he was stumbling, right? Like he was all over the place. So for some reason, Barakal is standing over this also with Saba and Moranchuk. All right, come on, Moranchuk. Just put it in. Make this game exciting. So now Boyumba is there talking with Saba and Moranchuk. Orlando are setting up their wall still. They do have a player laying down. Yes, he did stumble and just sit down. Angulo is the one, unfortunately, that's laying down. All right, let's see who takes it. Moranchuk steps up. He takes a shot. Great save, but no pace. No pace on the shot. Yeah, there's no power, but it was in the right area. Like, that's a great shot, but no pace. Yes, they had their fight with the Netherlands. Yep. Angulo making the run. Mihai. All right, Mihai's keeping up with him. Angulo. Dancing. Lays it off. Atuesta. Ojeda. Oh, Brian Ojeda. Wide right. So for some reason, wait, we're stopped. Play is stopped. Fafa is coming in. Oh, Spicer is coming in for Orlando. We like Spicer on this channel. He comes in for Paslich. And Riley comes off for Atlanta. All right, Fafa, bring some life into us. Fafa played well in the US Open Cup games. So hopefully he does something here for us too. Muyumba. Yes, that too normal. Fafa lays it off. Yeah, it was a good World Cup in 2022. I know that there was a lot with Qatar and, you know, the instability of the country and all that. But the games, we'll just say that the games were good. Fortune. Oh, Galarza couldn't get a handle on it, but I believe he was offside anyway. But that was a great run. That's what we need. We need runs like that, though. Here comes Orlando. Angulo into Ojeda. Ojeda goes up over to Atuesta. Mihai defending. And it goes. Atuesta's pass was a little too hard. Goes over to Hoyos. He picks it up and he rolls it out to Baez. Galarza cuts inside. Gets it to Fortune. There you go. Saba brings it down into the box, crosses it. No one's there. Why are we going? Why? Well, I don't understand. Maybe. Oh, just wide left for Moranchuk. But why is it? And maybe it's just because you're not, you're watching the ball and maybe the awareness and stuff. But why do so many players, whenever the player on the outside, Moranchuk was onside, by the way, if he would have scored that, that would have been fantastic. But why do players, whenever someone goes out wide at the top of the screen or the bottom of the screen, and they're outside the box and they go to the inline, why are all the other players going to the inline with him? Like, you need to stay at the top of the six because most likely that's where the ball is coming. And it happens all the time. And it's like, why are you so deep? Like, you're trying to score a goal. Like, I understand at the same time you're trying to like tap it in right there, but most of the time that ball comes back in to the top of the six. Moranchuk clips it up back post to Fafa. Fafa takes a shot, deflected. Orlando clears it. Normal, they will not get replaced. They are playing. It's confirmed. Oh, no, Sky. What are they thinking? What are they thinking? Galarza, too heavy of a touch, cleared out by Orlando, and it goes all the way to Hoyos. Yeah, someone needs to tell that sporting goods store that Italy is not in the World Cup. What are we doing? What are we doing? Muyumba with a bad touch from a weird kick from the center back, and it was a very stupid turnover. So McGuire is getting ready to come on for Orlando. Dorsey taking the throw for Orlando here. Gives it to Angulo. Good step by Muyumba to win it back. Fortune, let's go. Come on. Look at Galarza. Switch the field. And Dorsey. Galarza fouls. And that might be yellow for him. Yes, eventually they'll figure it out, right? Yeah, Dorsey gets fouled. Galarza 2 hands in the back. He did not. He didn't get a yellow there, which I'm very surprised. I can't believe that someone didn't realize that. Orlando go deep. Saba comes. Oh, Saba does not come down with it. Orlando does. Brian Ojeda to Dorsey. Dorsey bringing it out wide here. Cuts back inside. Mihai steps and hits it, but that was scary. Hoyos takes it quickly to Fafa. And it is headed into the middle by Brekalo. Now Orlando have possession. Angulo here at the bottom of the screen. Oh, okay, Sky. I like that. The only ones that I've picked up for the World Cup, I picked up both USA ones, and I picked up one of Scotland's. Here's Dorsey. Oh, that's a great ball. And great last-ditch defending by Mihai for Atlanta. Ojeda had an easy shot, but Mihai jumped in front of it. Great defense by Mihai there. Yeah, normal. That's what sucks is some of the games are so late. But if you're on the West Coast, it's kind of perfect for that. But yeah, I mean that's just like the USA games. One of the USA games starts at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I believe it might be our first one against Paraguay. Oh, yeah, that's right, Sky. I like that. So Gregerson and Latte Lot are getting ready to come on for Atlanta. Maybe they'll make a difference. I talked about I talked about Gregerson earlier in the stream. Latte Lot, we need something from him, and it would be phenomenal for him to start that here. So it was Mihai that was injured. Um, with that last ditch defending, he ended up landing on his left like elbow. Ojeda to take the corner, and there's a little girl with a sign about Ojeda right behind him. It's pretty cool that they're spotlighting that. All right, so here comes the substitutions. Gregerson's coming in for Mihai. Latte Lot is coming in. I don't know who he would be coming in for. Who are they going to take out? Oh, Saba. Why? You need more soccer cards? I got a whole bunch of them. I can send you a whole bunch, Sky. And then Edwards is coming in for Jacob. Yep, that's right. Normal. 31st and June 6th. Well, they take it short. Gives it back to Ojeda. That was a great like set piece to throw us off, but I think he was offside anyway. So it didn't work out as well as it was expecting to. And here comes Maguire for Orlando. For Ellis. And then Atuesta is coming out, and Otivo is coming on. I think I said his name wrong, so I'm sorry. Otavio. Sorry, not Otivo. Otavio. And we're back underway. Atlanta have the ball. Hoyos. Burkall. He's carrying, lays it off to Moyumba. Fortune. Tries to get it in behind to Edwards, but it's going to be way too hard. Out for a goal kick for Orlando. Why does that man look like Van Diesel on the drum line? Bias to Gregerson. Moyumba turns. Oh, that was a good run by Moranchuk. He wanted it. He wanted it. Berkel to Fafa. Fafa keeps it in. Fortune. No, Edwards. My apologies. Edwards to Fortune. Back to Edwards. Moranchuk. Moranchuk looking. Oh, Fafa with a heavy touch. Dorsey cleared it away a little bit. Fafa puts it back in, and it's too high for Latte Lot. Yeah, normal. He's out. His ankle. He had to have surgery. What's up, Kent? How are you? Thanks for coming in. Chances Atlanta score Right now, not the greatest. We've had 12. Atlanta have had 12 shots, only 3 on target. I don't see it happening. Oh, okay, yeah, normal. Yep, yeah. He had to have surgery on it, man. Good step by Edwards, and then Spicer wins it back. Orlando have it here at the back. Atlanta's finally putting a little bit of pressure, but Dorsey brings it down. Gula was trying to stay on side. Here's Ojeda. Ojeda should have taken the shot. Oh my goodness. That McGuire lays it off to Dorsey, and it was bouncing a little too much. Dorsey takes a shot, misses it wide left. Great ball movement here by Orlando. Ojeda sneaks it into McGuire. McGuire back hits it, and it was just bouncing a little too much for Dorsey. But great ball movement by Orlando. Kudos to them on that one. So I don't know what. Here's Gregerson to Galarza. Back to Moyumba. So Moyumba is like, I think that Atlanta have changed up their tactic. Moranchuk around Spicer. Spicer playing great defense there and wins it back for Orlando. Good slide by Galarza. Oh, body's flying everywhere. Galarza gets fouled. That's a foul. No, she didn't call foul. What the heck? Bodies are flying everywhere. Galarza gets shoved down from behind. No call. Play continues. I don't understand why nothing was called there. So many players hit the ground. But back to Atlanta, they've changed their tactics up because Moyumba is now dropping in between the two center backs. Both of the outside, the wing backs are pushing forward. But then like Galarza is now playing like midfield, dropping like way back with Moyumba. Fafa is out wide. Moranchuk is now on the right with Latte Lot in the middle. Just a weird, I feel like it's a weird setup. Because then Galarza is dropping back more than Fortune. I feel like Fortune should be the one that's dropping back. Leave Galarza up in the attack. Moranchuk. Fafa. Latte Lot tries to bring it down. He does win it. Moranchuk gives it to Edwards. Edwards crosses it. Oh, Fafa was there, but a great clearance by Dorsey. Wow. I believe that was Dorsey. And here comes Spicer. Oh, okay. Good. Here's McGuire now. Okay, so are you Central Time normal? I think you are. Because I think it's that Turkey one is the 10 p.m. for me. Because right now it is 9:16 p.m. for me. Because I know that the Australia game is 3 p.m. Eastern time in Seattle. But that's the one that I'm going to, which I can't wait to go. Here's Angulo. So we got the final 15 minutes. Angulo, Galarza takes it from him, and then he gets it back because Baez didn't do anything. And it's a corner kick for Orlando. Angulo doing everything he can. Such a hustler. Yeah, it was Dorsey. Dorsey with the great clearance against Fafa. This is Orlando's fourth corner of the match, by the way. Okay, gotcha. Hoyos has to punch it away. Ojeda getting it back. Well, that's a good ball in behind. Spicer saves it from going out. Oh, but they said he did go out. Oh, that's a bad call. Yeah, that was a bad call. That ball did not go out. Or did they call him offside? So Kamen comes in and Fafa comes out. So Tagashi comes in for him. So Fafa came in just like 10 minutes ago. This guy, you're sleeving all that. So what big pickups did you get? Sky. Baracol. Oh, Galarza gets how is Tagashi, what are you doing? He still has it. He still has it. Baez. Moranchuk. Take the shot. It was blocked. He hit Latte Lot. There we go. Moyumba. Watch Moyumba. Okay. This is hectic here at the end. Baez. Why weren't we making these kind of like these riskier passes into the midfield? Okay, yeah. Okay, Sky. Yeah, I saw them. Oh, Latte Lot. But why were we not making these passes in the first half? Like trying to break down the lines. Like why are we waiting until the last 15 minutes to do that? Yeah, so the win probability is 82% now in favor of Orlando as the match goes on. 15% for a draw. Oh, really? Really normal. That's awesome. Dorsey has played a great game tonight, but I like Dorsey when he played for Houston too. I always thought that he hustled. Like he's just everywhere. And that's the same thing with Angulo. Moranchuk clips it. Tagashi with a header. Latte Lot gets it. And Angulo steals it away from Latte Lot. Galarza takes a shot, deflected. Moranchuk brings it down. He takes a shot. Oh, just over the crossbar. It's 13 shots for Atlanta. Oh, did Dorsey's hand hit that in the box? I do like the fact that the fans are into it. Throw for Atlanta. Hoyos almost made a terrible. Oh, dang. The Pittsburgh Riveters win 5-0 in their home opener. Yes, Kent. Atlanta are terrible, unfortunately. Cartagena comes in for Brian Ojeda. He had a pretty good game. Hoyos rolls it out to Gregerson. Come on, Atlanta. We only have 3 shots on target. Get Baez off. Get him off the field. Come on. The crowd is chanting F Atlanta. Togashi takes a shot. Blocked. Every single time that we shoot, it's blocked. Moyumba. Moranchuk. Cuts in. Takes a shot. Whew. I think that one went into the 20th row. Oh, the goalkeeper gets a yellow card. Delay of game. Give him another one. Now he is changing it up. After you give him a yellow card and he's changing up, give him the other yellow. So Moranchuk fouls. Free kick for Orlando. They're just taking their time. Breklo, he kicked it while the ball was still moving, and I think he did it to get the ref to tell him to kick it back. Good. Moyumba, just go with it, Moyumba. Go, 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 go. Every single one of Atlanta's shots just get blocked. Orlando's doing such a good job defensively getting their body in the way. Oh, Crepeau gets the call. He took too long to kick the ball. And it's going to be a corner kick for Atlanta. I have not seen this one ever, I don't think. I don't think I've ever seen this called. He took too long to get rid of it after he picked it up. So it's a corner kick for Atlanta. Their 10th of the match. Can we at least get a shot on target? That's all I'm asking for. Can we get something on target? No. Ojeda, if he could have controlled that, he was one-on-one with the keeper. Other than I think Latte Lot would have got there because he's pretty fast. Moranchuk here at the bottom of the screen now. Cuts inside. Plays it off to Galarza. Galarza to Baez. Baez crosses it in, but it's cleared out. Okay, you need my opinion, but look at... Okay. I think so. I think so, Sky. I think Pulisic deserves to be by Messi there. Oh, fortune! Let's go. Jay Fortune coming through for Atlanta and ties it up late 1-1. Jay, let's go. Puts it top left. Can we see the replay? I want to see it again. Edwards. Look at Fortune's wide open. Let's go. Now let's win this. So 67% of you said that Orlando was going to score the first goal in the second half. And it was in Atlanta. Jay Fortune. All right, come on. Play aggressive. Dorsey. Dorsey looking. Deflected out. Oh, I think it's going to be a corner kick for Orlando. I will say Galarza has put in a lot of work tonight. Oh no, Orlando took it quick. Ojeda. Okay. Latte lot. Give it to him. Gashi turns back. Why would you turn back? Oh, Angulo with a strong tackle on Galarza. It's a foul. Free kick for Atlanta. This assist by Angulo to Dorsey. That was a nice pass and goal. Come on, Atlanta. This would be huge. This would be a huge comeback. Gregerson. Moranchuk. Moranchuk cuts in at midfield. He's just standing here. No one's doing anything. Baez now. He goes into the middle. Tagashi. Tagashi to Moranchuk. Moranchuk takes it. Just over the crossbar. Just over the crossbar. I'll take it though. That was a good shot. Just he's got to bring it down a little bit. I love the fact that Jay has come back and has played very well since coming back from his injury. Scoring goals, he's playing well. Spicer to throw it in. Oyumba brings it down. Burkle goes upfield to no one. Oyumba brings it down. Gets past two defenders. Passes out to Moranchuk. No, that was not Moranchuk. That was Galarza. We are at the 90-minute mark. Should what, get 4 or 5 minutes stoppage time? Maybe 5? 6 minutes of stoppage time. All right, come on, Atlanta. Let's get this winner. Hoyos kicks it upfield. Should be a throw for Atlanta. Takes it quickly. Latte Lot heads it down to Baez. He gets it back to Latte. That should have been a handball. Moyumba wins it back. See, where's this aggressiveness all game? Like, Moyumba is making plays, sliding. Like, he slid a couple times and made plays in the second half, but we need that in the first half. Ranchuk. Out throw for Atlanta. Edwards takes it. Someone give him something. Latte lot. To Moranchuk. Moranchuk to Edwards. Back to Moranchuk. Gregerson goes back to Moyumba. Give it to Galarza here. Nope. Okay. Gregerson. Moranchuk. Oh, Moranchuk was trying to get into Tagashi. No. Galarza, no. Okay. There we go, Burakal. That's going to be a foul on Galarza. Galarza is. How does Galarza not have a yellow yet? He should. Spicer to Cartagena. Back to Spicer. Spicer's looking. Guarded by Edwards. Fortune coming over to help. Edwards doing a good job. Spicer trying to get out of trouble. He does. Gregerson has to clear it. It's out for Orlando for a throw. We're halfway through this 6 minutes of stoppage time. Will one of these teams get the dub? Yeah, exactly, Wolverine. Yeah, if they were just aggressive the whole game, like some of these guys are being very aggressive and we're winning 50-50 balls. We're winning tackles. Like, why can't we do that the whole game? See, like Latte Lot just played good defense there. We get it in a strong position. It's going to be a throw for Atlanta. Like, that is one thing I will say. Latte Lot, he plays, he gets back and plays defense too. We go all the way back to Hoyos. What a waste. What a waste that was. Like, we have 2 minutes left in the game, and Hoyos is standing back there and kicks it all the way down the field. Tagashi keeps it in. Good hustle there. Oh, that's a great tackle by Latte Lot. Tell him to get up. Let's go. Fortune. Oh, that was a good tackle by Cartagena. And then Fortune fouls. It's a free kick for Orlando. See, I like the aggressiveness here. Oh no. Oh, Hoyos. We got so lucky there. McGuire was in behind. And Hoyos has to come out of his box to clear it. Angulo to Dorsey. Dorsey to Ojeda. Galarza with a great step. And then Ojeda fouls. Free kick for Atlanta. We have a minute left. All right, Atlanta, let's put one last attack together. At least get a shot on target. Tata's telling them, let's go, and no one's moving. And we go back. What are we doing? Way to save it, Tagashi. Get there, Latte. Latte Lot. Into the box. Just outside the box. Give him something. Galarza. Fortune. Latte Lot. Back to Fortune. We can't go backwards. Go forwards. Go forwards. We're at the... And it's a good switch. Edwards. Come on, guys. Moyumba. And a latte lot. Galarza! Oh, Ranchuk? Whew. We could have won it right there. Atlanta could have won it. Oh my gosh. And that is it. I was very loud there. I didn't mean to be very loud. I'm sorry. But Galarza had a chance, and it was a good save by the keeper. Whew. What an end to the match. I'm happy that Atlanta walk away with a point. I'm glad that they get a point in this. But they didn't deserve it. They didn't play well enough to deserve the point. They played better in the last 15 minutes, and that's what got them back in the game. If you could play like that through the whole game, we could actually maybe win games. But I'm going to call it there, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as always. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you all for the next watch along.